All right, so what's up, everybody? So yeah, it took me a little minute to get this video out because I had I had a small problem with this machine. I had done the unboxing and I had told y'all I was gonna mess around with it for like 2 weeks, but I didn't really get a chance to really test it out like that because one of the actual strokes that came with the machine, which is this one right here, the 3.4. I think they sent me the wrong one, man, because this hole where the motor pin or the little bar on the motor goes through, it was just, this hole was too big, man, and it fit loose on the motor of the machine. So I contacted Ambition, and they no problems, they sent me another one, but it took a while to get here, right? It took another couple of weeks to get here. And so I was only able to run the machine with the 4.0 millimeter stroke. And I wanted to test it out with the 3.5. They didn't even send me a 3.4, they sent me a 3.5 back. And I wanted to be able to test it out with the 3.5 and then the 4.0 before I gave y'all the review. So as you can see, this machine, it opens right up. You twist it off and then you have the access to the stroke. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a 3.5. Here's the motor, very small motor, man. It's a really cool design, the way they put this Ambition machine together. But in all honesty, man, this machine, it's a good machine, don't get me wrong, but it's very, very soft, man. People weren't lying in the reviews when they were saying that this is a very soft hitting machine. And it's kind of weird, bro. It's got like it seems like it I don't know how to explain it, man. It kind of like lacks power at times, and it seems like it runs kind of slow. I don't know if it's due to the motor that's in here, because the motor is very, very small, and I just don't know if that motor, I don't know, man. There's something about that motor that I just didn't like. Other machines, it kind of seems like it whips out the needles, and this one seems like it pushes them out. Like it's a weird feeling, man. And I think it is the motor, because even after, when I first got this machine and I turned it on, it was super smooth sounded, man. It just sounded very, very smooth. I was very impressed with it. But then after I started tattooing with it with some larger mags and everything, it seemed like, I don't know, bro, like it got a little bit shaky. Like the motor was struggling, and and right now if I turn it on, it's not as smooth as it was when I first bought it, right? But let's turn this thing on. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still very smooth. It's got the 3.5 millimeter stroke in there, so it runs pretty smooth, but it vibrates now, bro. It's got a little bit more vibration than when I first bought it. And I haven't really had this thing for too long, bro. I think I've had this thing for like 2 months, and I don't use it that much. I swap out between a lot of machines. So I don't know, man. I just think at the end of the day, it's the motor that's in there, bro. I just think this motor might be a little bit too small, and it lacks a little bit of power. Now, the finish on the machine is great, man. This is a nice ass finish, bro. The machine is super lightweight. There's nothing, and it's very small and compact, right? When you put you hook this thing up together with this type of battery, man, this thing it's really nice to work with. But the only thing is that, bro, that's the only downside to this machine. I'm not saying it's a bad machine, right? But I'm just saying, if you're gonna buy this machine, just know that it's a very, very soft hitting machine, man. And it has a different softness, bro. It's not like a fast softness. It's like a slow running softness, right? But and even when I had the 4 millimeter stroke in here, it didn't really seem like a 4 millimeter stroke, bro. It seemed like it was like a smaller. It didn't have the hit like most 4 millimeter machines have, right? It just seemed like with that 4 millimeter stroke, it ran super slow. It got even slower, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of how I'm trying to explain this thing. But yeah, I had already done the unboxing. I showed you guys everything that came in the box. It comes with this little case, and that's cool and everything, right? But as far as reviewing the machine, yeah, that's the negatives about it. When it comes to the positives, it's like I said, bro, it's really light, really well built, good finish on this thing, and it does shade. It shades really nice, man. But like I said, it seems like, I don't know. I just have the idea that this machine might give out on me pretty soon. I don't know if this thing is meant for daily usage as a real professional tattoo artist that's tattooing every day. I don't know how far this thing's gonna hold up. I switched over to Ambition because I wanted to try them. Everybody was saying that they were really good machines, and they are. I saw a lot of people telling me that I should have got the Torped instead, and that maybe I should have, but I wanted this thing as a shader. But still, for me at least, it's not. It's a good machine, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be, man. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more. I don't know. I just didn't like the feel of it. But I mean, that's just me, right? Maybe everybody has different hands, and maybe you guys will enjoy it, or I don't know. Maybe mine came, I don't know, maybe defectful or something, because like I said, another thing that I forgot to mention was, it actually started getting very shaky on me. It started getting very shaky on me. It was vibrating a lot. But look, let me see if I could show you guys what I'm talking about here. But I kind of fixed it with the by doing this. I'm gonna take off the stroke right now, and I'm gonna try to show y'all what happened, right? So to take off the stroke, you just loosen it up from right here. This thing comes right off, and look, this part right here, there's a very, it's kind of like a spacer right here, right? I don't know if y'all can see that, like this little spacer that's right there. This thing actually popped out a little bit. It kind of came up on the machine, and I hadn't noticed, right? And then when I finally noticed it, I kind of had to press it back down, and then the machine got a little bit smoother, but I don't know, maybe that might have messed with the quality or something about the motor of the machine, or I don't know, right? But yeah, I ain't too sure what it was, but the machine got kind of shaky on me and shit. And every time I tattoo, it seems like the cartridges shake, and I don't know, it's just not what I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, let me put this back on real quick. But yeah, just be wary of that, bro. Like I said, the first time that this thing, see, this is a 3.4 millimeter stroke. I don't know if you guys can see how big that hole is on this one. This one didn't fit at all, right? So I had to wait and get this one right. But Ambition, they have good customer service. They ain't give me no problems, bro. They sent this thing right over. They didn't charge me no shipping. They sent it right over, but it took a while to get it. And and right now I'm running this thing with that 3.5 millimeter stroke. I'm not even using that 4 millimeter stroke, because when I put that in there, it gets more shakier, and it just seems like it runs super slow, man. But yeah, overall it's a decent machine. It's all right, bro. I'm not sure, maybe mine just came defective or something, or I ain't too sure. That's kind of a risk you're gonna take with some of these machines. They're mass production. But let me know in the comments, man, if you guys have one of these. Yeah, and this thing, sometimes it gets kind of hard to screw back on, but yeah, we'll leave it like that, right? But if you guys have one of these, man, let me know how yours is running after a couple of weeks of using it. All right, like I said, I ain't too sure if it was just mine, bro. Maybe mine came defective or something, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be, bro. It let me down a little bit. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. But I don't know, I just have a feeling that it's that small ass motor, because as you can see, this motor is super small, man. It's a tiny motor, and I just don't know if it's that, bro. If it's, maybe this thing lacks some kind of power or something. But yeah, that's it, man. I just wanted to get out this review because it was long overdue. And I'm gonna be getting out that XNet, that new XNet Titan 2024 version. I'm gonna be getting that out pretty soon. And I got the machine right here. Where's the battery? Damn, I misplaced the battery. Here it is. Damn, I don't know where the battery's at, right? But this thing is a beast, man. This thing, I'll wait for the review to talk about this one, right? But yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's my review for the Ambition. This is the Ambition Lutin. tattoo machine. Like I said, leave it down in the comments section if you guys have one of these and you've been running it for a while, and how is it running, man. I'm curious to know if mine was just messed up or something. But leave it down in the comment section, man. That's it for me, you guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll be doing a lot more reviews. I got a lot more reviews of a lot of tattoo material, cartridges, machines, all kinds of things. Yeah, and I finally got that to screw back on. I'll turn it on one more time for y'all. See, it's still, it's kind of shaky, man. And that's with the 3.5 millimeter stroke, right? But yeah, that's it, man. This is just the review. But you guys subscribe to the channel, and that's it for me, you guys. I'm out.